Hello, fellow 4-H staff. This is Ariel Clay from San Joaquin County 4-H. I'm the program representative there. And something we have on the San Joaquin 4-H website is an interactive map of where all of our club locations are. And I've had a few people ask me how I did that. So I decided to just make a quick video so you can look at it, do it if you want, and check back on the steps anytime you like. So just so you can see what it is. So on our website, we've set up our 4-H club page to be one of our left navigation items. Tells a little bit about what a club and a project is, but then if they click on list of current 4-H clubs, it takes them to this page with the map and then a table of all of the clubs alphabetically with the contact person, contact information, meeting location, and general meeting time. And then each club has its own page that they can get to by either clicking on the link right here or on the side navigation. So, for example, if they clicked on Jefferson 4-H, it would take them to a page just about that club with their meeting information again, and then what kind of projects they offer, so that they can get a feel for whether this is a club they want to join. Okay, but getting back to the map, if you scroll in a little bit, you can see where they're located across their county. And if you click on one, it will tell you the address and then what time their meetings are. You can add more or less information if you want. And then another handy feature of it is that it's powered by Google Maps, so they can actually get directions, which is very handy for some people. One other tip, if you set this up, you'll want to choose the option where it'll number the icons. So if they see, okay, club number 8 looks interesting, I want their contact information, then they just scroll down to number 8 here and they're like, it's Lyndon Peters, this is who I contact. Okay, now as for how to actually make this, you go into Site Builder. So this is my admin page. And I'm going to go ahead and just add a separate page so I can show you from scratch. So map sample. And this gives me a totally new page. I'm not going to mess with any of the properties. I'm just going to leave it as it is. And add a new asset. So list of fake clubs. And the asset type is a custom map. So you just select that option, save the asset, and this is the interface. So you can always change the title. Show asset title, that's an aesthetic thing that you can choose. I have it activated, so the asset title for this asset was Map of Active 4-H Clubs in San Joaquin County. If I didn't have that activated, it would just show the map without the title. Numbering the icons, I like to include that because that's what causes these numbers down here to show up. If you don't choose that, it'll just be the pins on the map. And for the default icon, you can choose all different kind of colors. I personally like dark green because that's close to 4-H green. It'd be nice if we got a clover on there sometime. That might be a suggestion we can put into the IT people. And then for actually adding locations, it's very simple. You just click here, and it'll pop up with this, and you just enter the address. Ariel 4-H Club is what I'll call the location name. And just to make sure that it shows up as green. And then you can put whatever you want in here. So personally, I don't want to overload it with too much information, but that's just my preference. I just put down the meeting times. So, for example, meets the second Tuesday of each month at 7 o'clock p.m. But if you want to add a link to their Facebook page or their webpage on here, or anything else, add the contact information. You can. I don't think there's much of a word limit here, but honestly, I'm a believer in trying to keep it looking clean and not overloading it too much. So that's why I just use that amount of data right there. Okay, so save location data, and it confirms that it's saved. So if I realize that I made a spelling mistake or anything like that, I can edit the location at any time. So I just close that and update the asset. And if I go back into it, you can see it's added Ariel 4-H Club on here. And I can preview it just by clicking on Show Preview. Or it's not cooperating. Okay, I just updated it one more time to make sure, and you can see how it turned out by going here. And if we refresh my page, here's my map sample page that I created just for this video. And you can see here's our map with our location. So there you go. So if you want to add more map locations, you just keep on adding custom location one at a time. And it'll automatically put it in alphabetical order. And yeah, it's a great thing to have on your website. It's very handy for when you get calls from people who want to have recommendations on what club would be best for them to look into, because you can just point them to this page and they can look by location or meeting time, or if they click on the club, they can look at projects. It makes it very easy for them to find the information and sort it on their own priorities instead of trying to tease out that information over the phone or an email or something like that. So I hope you found this helpful, and happy site building. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.